Okay, guys and gals, real quick, I wanted to do a really quick updated video on these diamond sprays. Okay, here's another trick that I use a lot out in the field. I've never really showed people how to do this because I never thought it would be that popular, but I'm realizing that it probably is going to be pretty popular. So here's what we have here. We have a leather loop off of one of our sheath systems. Okay, this one's off of my, hold on, let me grab it. This is off of my Mike Wallace, Doug Wilson BMF system. This steel is CPM 3V, one of the hardest on the market to build a knife from. So that's what I'm going to show you in this video. If what I'm doing here works with CPM 3V, it'll work with any steel. You just have to, it's about time and pressure, basically. All right, so I took it off of this system here. This system has our roto-lock system on it. Okay, basically what this does is it allows you to reconfigure the belt clip in just about any position you want it in. Okay, they are a little pricey, but they work very well. Okay, these are made by Blade Tech. There really is no substitute for these types of fixtures, right? I've tried building them myself, and you just can't make them as strong as these production models can be, right? This is a strong system that's patented by Blade Tech, and like I said, if you want one on a system, they're about 50 bucks, but it'll give you any angle you want on this sheath. Okay, so I took it off of this system, right, with the knife. So I took the strop off. Actually, it's the leather loop, right? I use it as a strop in the field. Okay, so basically what I do is I take the black compound, right? Now you could do it any way you want. You can use white compound, you can use Starkey blue. I choose to use the black compound with the 1 micron hand American diamond spray, right? This will give you a really functional hair popping, hair shaving edge. Okay, so basically what I did first was I sharpened it with the fine diamond rod from the system. Okay, this is an extra one that I had that I've been testing, right? And then what I do is if it's really built up, I'll scrape it off, right? Now make sure you don't cut the leather, just have to be careful. I'll scrape it off of there, right? And you can see how it comes off, right? That's a lot of compound on there. I could have just used it the way it was, but I'm showing you how to clean it, right? You can clean these up real nice, and then what I do is I put on a little bit of compound, just enough to cover the leather. You don't need a whole lot on there. You really don't. Unless you're going out for a couple of weeks, then load it up, all right? Then what I do is I'll take the 1 micron spray, and I'll spray it on there, right, like that. And then I start evening it out. And what this does is, since this is wax based and you already have a waxed and oiled leather loop on your Dangler, what happens is all this compound and these diamonds start to settle into that wax substrate, and it gives you a really tough, long-lasting strop. Okay, now you don't even have to wait to start stropping, but I wait until it's dry. All right, so we'll be back in a minute or so when this is dry. Now basically you want to try to make this leather loop as flat as you can get it. So undo the creases, right, and get it fairly flat. You don't have to worry about down here. You don't have, you just need, you know, 6 inches or so. It really, you don't need a lot to strop. all right? But you want it fairly flat. Put it on a flat surface or the edge of a picnic table or the edge of a rock or something like that. I try to find an edge somewhere, okay? And then I just start stropping, right? This is all dry. The diamond spray has dried, and it's now becoming part of the compound layer, right? And these diamond particles are settling in there. You're not going to lose them. They're not going to go too deep. There's millions of particles on this strop right now, helping you polish and hone your edge. Go slow so you don't cut your hide. You still have to use this as a dangler loop, okay? So make sure you don't go cutting this thing up. It's easy to do. You just take your time. That's all, right? Just take your time. Take your time. All right? Now I'll get that on the edge a little bit, and I'll just work that edge. And I tell you, the diamonds really work in short order, especially on forgeable steels, but they work pretty quick on CPM 3V as well. So I'm getting ready to show you how sharp this thing is. You just go slow, make sure you get your angle right, and I tell you, what you do is you just check it, right? Check it as you're doing it. If it's not getting sharper, then fool with your angle a little bit. I already know what the angle is for this one. This is a 19-degree angle. I put it on myself. And I pretty much know, you know, where the angle is for stropping it. But it doesn't take long to figure that out. You just have to do it, right? All right, now do some light strokes. Right on the edge, right? Right on the edge, like a picnic table or something, right? Just get it right on the edge. That'll give you a nice, flat, sharp surface to work your angle. See that? I'm working an angle, man. I'm working an angle. Okay, so let's see what we got. I don't have a lot of hair left on my arm, but let's see what we got. Okay, you can see that comes right off, right? So that is hair shaving, if not hair popping sharp, right? And these diamonds, like I said, you need diamonds to cut hard steels, super steels. That's your most effective means by which you're going to cut this metal and make it sharp. And these diamond sprays really do a good job of stropping and polishing. So give it a try, see if you like it. This is Doug Wilson, Yellow Hawk Customs Outdoors. You can use our dangler loops as strops. Right? Real simple, real efficient. Then you put it back on and you're done. Don't worry, just you know, hit it with some water. Those particles will stay in there even though you clean it up a little bit, right? Get some of this dust off of here, clean it up with water or whatever, let it dry, put it back on your sheath. You're good to go. All right, man. See you guys.